What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I have had a long hiatus. I haven't made a proper video for a couple of weeks. That's because I've been so busy with enjoying the summer, work, training, gym and other commitments. I've had to put it on the back burner, but I just haven't had time to put out the content and do the relevant work for the channel that I ordinarily would have. But I'm back again and I'm gonna try my best to bring out regular content again. A lot has happened since my last video, but I want to speak about one specific topic. I have lots of topics to catch up on, but I want to share my thoughts on one specific topic this video, and that is Harry Kane's move to Bayern Munich. Now, I knew that Harry Kane was going to make this move. I made a couple of bets, friendly bets with friends that I'm still waiting to be paid for, that Harry Kane would make this move. They thought that he would stay, but I was convinced he was going to make this move. Bayern Munich would not have pursued him as rigorously and as long as they pursued him if they weren't sure that Harry Kane was going to make this move. Of course, there's the argument that, he might not want to leave England. He wants to break, Shearer's record and all that. But listen, I'm sure that Harry Kane and every footballer of his calibre wants to win trophies. A couple of years ago, he tried to force the move to Manchester City. Unfortunately, Daniel Levy, as stubborn as he is, he had the power. This time, Kane had the power because he only had a year left in his contract and he weren't going to sign a new one, so he was going to leave for free. Even with Harry Kane, they wouldn't have got top four. So, Daniel Levy and the owner of Spurs probably wanted money for him, so they sold him. And it was an ideal situation because they managed to sell him to a foreign club. Initially, Real Madrid came in with interest, and that interest sort of dissipated, and then Bayern Munich came in with heavy interest. Now, Bayern Munich said that they wanted Kane about a year and a half ago. Oliver Kahn came out of a statement saying, when they lost Lewandowski, that Harry Kane would be the perfect replacement. At the time, I didn't think they would have the money to buy him. A lot of people didn't think they would have the finances to buy him, but they showed their might. They broke, their transfer record, the Budesliga transfer record fee for a player, and they brought in the best striker in the world, in my view, the best number 9 in the world, better than Haaland, better than Lewandowski, better than Benzema, the England captain, and they brought him in to the Goliath, the behemoth of the football institution that is Bayern Munich. Now, I've been a massive critique of Harry Kane over years, probably because my Arsenal bias. He scored so many goals against us. He's given me and other Arsenal fans so many dark afternoons with Tottenham beating us, him scoring against us, them finishing above us. But the last couple of years, since Emery came in, and then Arteta, the pendulum swung back to Arsenal. More so last season than ever, with Arsenal finished second and I think Spurs finishing 8th. But, Kane's still scoring 30 goals in that rubbish Spurs team. So, last season in particular, I sort of, I sort of sat down and watched Kane, and my bias went out the picture, and I thought, this guy's a top player. He can assist, he can drop in, he can play in midfield, he can score goals, left foot, right foot header. He's quick enough, he's intelligent, he's got movement. What a player! And he just, scored 6 goals less than Haaland in a much shitter team, and Haaland only scored 6 more goals in a treble-winning team, the best team in the world. So Kane definitely does have much strings to his bow than Haaland. That being said, Haaland's younger. But Kane is a phenomenal striker. His goal tally in the Premier League, since he's been playing in the Premier League, has been phenomenal. His rise to the top, loans at Leicester, has been a little bit, workmanlike, but the talent's always been there. The talent's always been there. And it was a massive mistake, that Arsenal actually let him go when he was in a youth team. I mean, listen, how's a team supposed to foresee, a player as a child becoming this world-class, potentially Ballon d'Or winning player? It's hard to see this. But Harry Kane's a phenomenal player, and I have so much respect for him making the move, moving his family to Munich for this new adventure. Now, there's a lot of sports pundits, other content creators that disrespecting the juggernaut, the giant of a team that is Bayern Munich. Saying, if he wins the Bundesliga, it doesn't mean anything. If he wins any German domestic trophy, it doesn't mean anything. It's an easy choice. No, dummies. Use your brain. He's going there to win the Champions League. That's why he's going there. That was the main motivation to win the Champions League, to win the treble with Bayern Munich. That's why he wants to go there. Yeah, listen, I think winning the Bundesliga is the same level as winning the Premier League. The Premier League is a farmers' league. City won 3 in a row. Yeah, sure, Bayern Munich have won loads, but the German Bundesliga was closer than the English Premier League was last season. Dortmund put up a better fight than Arsenal did, and they finished closer than Arsenal did to Bayern than Arsenal did with City. It's just they bottled it at the end, and Arsenal bottled it 10 games before. So no, to me, every single league should be looked at in isolation. Every single league is different. There are different financial parameters in different leagues, in different teams, different rules. We need to look at all the different variables before deciding, the Premier League's the best league in the world. It is biased, it is nonsense. Things need to be looked at in isolation. Different variables need to be considered. And furthermore, the Premier League is only the best because of the foreign players and because of the foreign coaches. Pep, Klopp, Arteta, Poch, Eric Ten Hag, Haaland, Henry, Zola, Bergkamp, a whole host, De Bruyne, a whole host of foreign talent that have come to this league and made it what it is. Not to mention foreign investors from Qatar, from other countries, from America, from Russia, other parts of the world, different television deals, domestically and abroad. So the Premier League is the best league in the world, mostly from foreign influence. Not to mention foreign fans that watch this league all over the world. So for those pundits and content creators to have the arrogance, the audacity and the gall to say that the English Premier League is the best league in the world without acknowledging the reasons why it might be and the variables is dumb, it's stupid, it's pathetic, and I ain't like them. I will tell you straight. Listen, we all know that there's certain quality of player that's in the European leagues, but also in the South American league. There's quality players in that league, in those leagues as well. You know, even in the Scottish Premier League, they have a certain quality of player. Look at Arsenal bought Tierney from Celtic. So let's look at the French league, the German league, the Italian league, the Spanish league, the English league. I'll even put in the Dutch league, the Turkish league in that conversation. They should be looked at as individual entities. They should be respected. Their trophies should be respected. Their team should be respected. Their sporting institution should be respected. Their leagues should be respected. Their league title should be respected equally. If Zaha, Wilfried Zaha, he's gone to Galatasaray, fantastic team, fantastic history, fantastic league. If he goes and wins the Turkish league with Galatasaray, to me that holds the same amount of prestige as winning the Premier League with anyone in this country. Now I understand that certain fans and certain people have a different viewpoint to me, but I love football. Football's a global game. Galatasaray is a massive team with a massive fan base all over the world. So no, Zaha going to Galatasaray and winning the Turkish league potentially is fantastic for him in his career. And if Galatasaray was to win the Champions League and they were to win their other two major domestic trophies, the Turkish Cup and the Turkish League, and Zaha has a 25 to 30 goal season and they win the treble, Champions League included, Wilfried Zaha should win the Ballon d'Or based on those parameters. Back in the 70s, the 80s, and the 60s, the leagues were a lot more respected. Teams from other leagues were a lot more respected. It's just now the arrogance of certain people, so many dumb opinions and dumb content creators presents this pathetic narrative. Now, back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane has a massive chance of winning a treble with Bayern Munich. He's gone there to win the treble. Bayern Munich have signed him to win the treble. He is Bayern Munich's treble signing. But there's no doubt, they won the treble not so long ago. There's no doubt they can, if they can get their team together, and Tuchel can make that team as mighty as it can be, that he can win the treble. German Cup, German League and Champions League within the time that he's there. And Kane can fire them to those glories. And if Bayern Munich do win the treble and Harry Kane is leading the front line and he scores 30, 40, maybe 50 goals in all competitions in that campaign, Harry Kane will win the Ballon d'Or. And I hope he does, and I back him to do so. And I'm an Arsenal fan. And that will just put so much pie in the face of those disrespectful English pundits, content creators, English sports media that disrespected the German league and Bayern Munich so much. That will put pie right in their faces, mate. And I hope that Harry Kane wins the Ballon d'Or, and I hope that Bayern Munich win a treble while he's there, and he has an amazing scoring season while they do it, and that will put him front runner to win the Ballon d'Or, hook, line, and a sinker. And I think there's a massive chance of that happening, and I hope it does happen, because I think Harry Kane should be commended for his bravery, commended for his desire to want to be better, to push himself to be better, and to push himself to be at the level of a Messi and a Ronaldo. And the only way that he can push himself to be at the level of a Messi and a Ronaldo is to win a Ballon d'Or or two, to win a Ballon d'Or or two. And at Bayern Munich, that will give him the perfect platform to do so. So Harry Kane, I respect you and I commend you, and I will be watching you for Bayern in the Bundesliga, in the Champions League, and I will be cheering you on every single game unless it's against Arsenal. But listen, guys, this is going to end today's video. This was a passionate video for me. Please, guys, leave a comment. Don't be shy. Leave a comment in the comment section about your views on this video and future videos. Please, most importantly, smash the like, share and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow most definitely for another one. Peace.